media is not a place for children anymore, you know. Since this coronavirus started, the whole pandemic has been so crazy that everybody has diverted to social media. Today we'll be talking about a lot of celebrity scandals, a lot of celebrity gossips and gist. So keep your shades on, because the shades are coming. I am your homegirl Kally, and welcome to Friends with Kally. Welcome to my show. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is Friends with Kally. If this is your first time of ever being on my channel, please subscribe. And if this is not your first time, you know how we do right here on the show. Welcome back, guys. I'm so happy doing this with you guys. Anyway, today we'll be talking about something quite crazy because social media has been crazy. A lot of gist, a lot of bas. Everybody has something to say. But today we're talking about 5 Naija celebrity controversy that has been storming the internet. You know, Twitter is not for little children. You cannot come on Twitter and start talking anyhow because they are going to attack you whether you like it or not. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with the top 5 celeb controversy going down on social media. I thought I was the only person that actually thought this Constantia Morgan thing is way over by now. But it seems it's not over because Constantia Morgan recently posted on her social media as she attacks Jude once again. And like I said before, Twitter is not a place for little children. So of course, as she drops it, we have a lot of negative comments coming from Twitter fans. So Constantia Morgan presently called Madrina now goes on social media to cause more havoc, you know, cause more problem. She goes on accusing Jude, and this is what she has to say. And she says, Jude, you will suffer for your evil ways. Okay, I hear crickets now. Like, I thought this was over, Cynthia. Like, I thought this was over. Because it's not funny anymore. I don't know if you're doing this for clout. I don't know if you're doing it for social media acceptance. I really don't know why you're doing this anymore, because if you're looking at it from the first time you did your video and we heard everything you had to say, a lot of people had this like heartfelt sympathy or empathy for you. But right now, I don't think that's what it is anymore. Move on, Cynthia, move on. Jude obviously has moved on. Social media obviously has moved on. I don't know why you're bringing this thing again. Because, trust me, a lot of people on social media, especially Twitter, had a lot to say. You see a lot of negative comments that I'm going to drop right now. So you too, you get to see that. You know, a lot of people saying that she's just doing this for clout. A lot of people saying that she needs the public attention again. A lot of people saying a lot of crazy things about her, and I don't understand how she will be okay with this. We thought this is like way over. I don't know why she brought it up again. Well, Cynthia, if this is how you want to play it, okay, drop it. We're gonna work with you. All right, that's all with Constantia Morgan storming the internet. The next one we're going to be talking about will be none other than Ranma, our popular musician. Of course, you know how he does it. That very cute guy. He's very cute. He's very cute. Yeah, I'm just saying anyway. But I want to talk about Ranma because Ranma was trending like way back on Twitter because he has a new song coming out and he calls that one Ginger Me. But then he took a fan out just for like a fan, not like a meet and greet, you know, a fan date kind of. And a lot of people on Twitter had a lot to say about him trying to peg the girl as though the girl is his girlfriend or something like that. And then I had to watch the whole video from beginning to the end. He took the girl on the date. He took the girl shopping. He actually allowed the girl listen to his song that has not been released yet. So all those things are things that he actually did for his fan, you know, trying to like in his own way, trying to say thank you for enjoying my music, thank you for listening to my music, thank you for being my fan, you know what's up. But social media has twisted it and turned it and did everything to it just because Ranma was caught giving the girl a peck. Like he turned his back here and gave the peck right here. So a lot of people were saying that that's wrong. That's wrong, being the fact that the girl is not your girlfriend. And I actually looked at that video again and I saw that the girl didn't actually mind. So I was like, why are people drinking Panadol for another person's headache? Like, how? Do you understand? Because I actually went on Instagram and then I saw the video again, like the full video this time. And I saw that the girl is actually a brand influencer. I think her name is Nimi. Yeah, I think at Nimi, that's her name on Instagram. And the girl was quite excited. So whether Ranma gets to kiss the girl or Ranma did anything to the girl, as far as the girl is not complaining, come on, trust me, I trust a lot of girls, even guys self, that if you see a celebrity that you like, even if they just hugged you like this, you to bath, you no go one bath. So I don't know why you're complaining about a girl that is having fun. I beg, if Ranma wants to come and peg, you should come and peg, not kiss me. I don't know. You know my boyfriend no face, you understand? But he can come and beg me. So that has been causing a lot of ruckus on social media, and of course a lot of people had a lot of things to say. But I know that the girl herself has actually gone home and drank a lot of tea. Like she even do videos saying, oh my god, so Ranma did this, Ranma pecked me, I couldn't even take my bath. No, because I know a lot of girls that will do it. Yes, there are a lot of girls that will do it. All right, on to the next one. So the third scandal I would like to talk about is, this hush puppy thing has been raving on social media. Like a lot of people, praising the Dubai Police Department. A lot of people, abusing the Nigerian Police Department rather. Comparing Dubai Police Department and Lagos, Nigeria. What am I calling Lagos? I don't even understand. And Nigerian Police Department. Because who would have thought that a social media, like a socialite like Hush Puppy, would ever be caught?
Hush Puppy on social media platforms. In less than just 4 months, Dubai's police force was able to solve the new operation dubbed Fox Hunt 2, where 12 other gang members were also arrested. Six raids were carried out simultaneously while the suspects were sleeping in their Dubai residences. After months of investigating and hours of monitoring the gang's social media accounts, a team of highly trained Dubai police officers were able to confirm the gang's whereabouts and fraudulent activities. The Nigerian Instagram celebrity, who was arrested on multiple fraud charges for crimes committed in different parts.
I was watching the video of the whole thing, and I actually saw that this Hush Puppy guy, I don't know whether he did learn work. I mean, you don't know what he did do, because I don't understand how after you made your money in an illegal way, like a way that that's bad as a bad. Either EFCC will catch you, or other governments from other countries will have like the thing will catch you last. But then you still go on social media and then you talk up, like you post like the whole Gucci stuff. You downgrade other people that actually work for their money. Because even Hush Puppy himself have had a lot of bashing from Naija celebrities. I know there was a time that he had issues with Fino. I know there was a time he had issues with Sam Clef. Yes, there was a time he had issues with Sam Clef. So it's just crazy that right now everybody's like, Nemesis don't catch you. Yes, they have catch you. God have catch you. Because trust me, that Hush Puppy thing actually caused a ruckus on social media, especially Twitter. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. Scam. Welcome back to the show, and if you're just joining us, I'm your homegirl Kally, and this is Frenzy with Kally. We've been talking about top celebrity scandals that have been shaking the internet, and I just finished talking about Hush Puppy, but it seems this Hush Puppy's ring or web of controversy has caught one person, and this is Daddy Freeze. Now, if you don't know who Daddy Freeze is an OAP, like he works on the radio, and he is very controversial. Like when I mean controversial, like he talks a lot about like religion. He talks about, I think there was a time he was talking about tithes, whether you should give tithes in church or not. But it seems that Daddy Freeze has been caught though, because when I mean caught, not that police catch him or anybody catch him, just that he has been caught in the web of the whole Hush Puppy thing. There was a time that Hush Puppy was talking about Nigerian youths and then talked down on a lot of Nigerian youths that were working hard for their money, and Daddy Freeze supported him. So now that they have caught Hush Puppy, now everybody's trying to like wash their hands. Say, no, I don't know him. No, he was no, I didn't even talk to him. But you know how social media is now. They will always dig out and bring out stuff and then bring it and they will put it on your table that this is when you said this and this is when you said that and this is when you said that. And it seems that the Freeze has been caught. When I mean caught, because maybe at this time it felt like, okay, Hush Puppy is not trying to like talk down on Hush Puppy because Hush Puppy has been arrested. But no, social media was like, no, there was a time that you were actually accepting him and there was a time that you were leading him on. when he was talking down on Nigerian youths that were working hard for their money. So Daddy Freeze, I don't know what you have to say about this. So it seems anywhere Burna Boy goes, controversy follows him around, because every time I am on Twitter or Instagram or even Facebook, anytime I am on social media, I get to see Burna Boy trending. Burna Boy, Burna Boy, Burna Boy, Burna Boy. I know you want to know what's up with Burna Boy this time. Well, South African musician and celebrity, of course, Shay Majozi, I think I got that right? Yeah, Shay Majozi calls out Burna Boy. This time it's about the Own It song. Yeah, you know that song? Own it, control it. I don't know how to sing that one. But own it, yeah, the one that features Stormzy and Ed Sheeran. Yes, that particular song is causing ruckus on social media. So this is the story. So it seems that Shay Majozi did a remix of Own It, right? And then after some time, I don't know what caused it or something like what caused it or what caused the whole problem, but after some time, the remix was taken down from social media. So Shay Majozi actually thinks that it's Burna Boy through the, I think she's supposed to be in a category with Burna Boy, and then because of the whole thing, she believes that Burna Boy has a hand in the remix being taken down. You understand? Did you get what I just said now? So it's causing a lot of problem. She called, trust me, she called Burna Boy out and saying a lot of things. And Burna Boy actually looked at it and said, no, that he doesn't even have anything to do with it. It just happened that they had to take the song down, but he had nothing to do with it. So therefore, Burna Boy went on his Twitter handle and had this to say. So I don't know why every single time, South Africans have issues with Nigerians. I've had it up to here. I'm tired of every time, South African, is that a South African musician or a South African politician or a South African, I don't know. It just has to be something crazy every single time. South Africa and Nigeria must have quanta. What's the problem now? Because I don't understand it though. Well, anyway, Shay Majozi, you've heard from Burna Boy, you've heard that he doesn't have anything to do with it, so I think you should go fix your problem yourself, okay? Yes. So finally, remember there was a girl, Shay, that called out D'banj for raping her in 2018? Well, I thought this whole thing was well taken care of now until I went on social media one day like that, and then I saw that this whole thing was still on his head, D'banj, yes, D'banj sued Shay for damages, for jeopardizing his name and everything. But Shay has actually come out, bringing out a statement, this statement on your screen right now, saying that D'banj actually took over her social media. D'banj actually did a lot of things that even myself, I cannot even say it because I don't understand. I'm seeing a lot of kidnapping. D'banj arrested her unlawfully. It's crazy. All the celebrities, they know how to cover their shit. They'll just cover it. It will even be like nothing happened, And I think that's what this girl is suffering. But it will really, really, really be heartbroken if D'banj actually did this. Because come on, if you need anything from a girl, you ask for her consent. If you need sex from a girl, you ask for her consent. If you need to do anything that you know that the girl might not be happy with, you ask for her consent. That's how this whole thing goes. You just don't invite someone to your house and then you just want to do something crazy to her. It doesn't make any sense. Unless D'banj wants to go with the likes of Bill Cosby and the rest, all of you will be categorized. Kally, categorized under the same umbrella. D'banj, you don't want that, trust me, because it's going to shatter your family, it's going to shatter your career, it's going to shatter everything that makes you you, and you don't want that. You don't want that. It's really going to be heartbreaking for your fans if they find out that this is actually true, you actually did this to this girl. Anyway, guys, that's the controversy that is hitting the social media. That's it right there. That's the top 5 celebrity controversies storming the internet right now. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Trust me, because social media every day, every time has something to say. A lot of things are happening because of the whole pandemic and all. People are not working. A lot of people are not working. A lot of people are just in their houses. So social media is a place for you right now to pour all your happiness or you pour all your anger. And trust me, there are social media trolls that will be on your matter. So if you know you don't have anything to say on social media, my dear, don't say anything, It's better you don't say anything than for you to go there and start saying rubbish. Okay, guys, I had so much fun talking about this on the show. If you're just joining us for the first time, like I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, support this girl here now. She's trying her best now. She's trying her best. Thank you so much. I had so much fun with you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Please do take care of yourself, with this whole thing happening and the whole pandemic. Be safe. And remember that I love you, but God loves you more. Be good. Bye.